Welcome to Sketch Lab for Kids. Get ready for a fun and festive art tutorial. I'm going to show you how to draw a 3D kawaii-style Thanksgiving turkey pumpkin spice latte. This adorable drink features a cute turkey design and cozy fall vibes. Let's get started. We're going to be using two forms today, a cylinder and a sphere. So for the cylinder, we start off with 2 dots. And we're going to draw this foreshortened circle. The lines for the side of this cup are going to taper down. A key detail for drawing cylinders is we want to make sure that we're matching this curve at the top when we draw the base of that cup. We're going to go ahead and rough in the sphere. Once again, these are going to be construction lines, so I recommend that you draw lightly so it's easier to erase. We can turn ahead to the right just by curving a line to the right. Now we're going to go ahead and curve a line up. Those are the guidelines for the eyes. We're going to be using a 3D drawing technique size, so this eye is going to be larger, that's closer to us, and the eye further off in the distance is going to be a little bit smaller. A key characteristic to these kawaii-style characters is they do have 2 white dots inside of the eye, and we're going to go ahead and fill in the space around it. We're going to go ahead and add another form, the cone. And so the cone is going to be used for the beak of our turkey. So I'm curving a line up. And adding that line there to separate the top from the bottom beak. We're now going to go ahead and draw the snood of this turkey. It starts at the top of the beak and comes down. Now that we've established our forms, we're going to go ahead now and start to change the outline. I want this outline to look like whipped cream on top of this pumpkin spice turkey latte in 3/4 view. See, I'm curving these lines to the left, kind of creating a little, kind of like a shark fin at the top. And then now you can see I'm starting to curve the lines to the right. We're going to go ahead and use the 3D drawing technique overlapping. So I'm going to go ahead and add a few drips coming over the side of the cup. Drippy. Let's go in and add a few more drips going down the side of this cup. Now we're going to go in and start adding some details onto the cup. So once again, the lip of the cup is this line that curves down here. We're going to be matching this curved line down. Now this is a theme when drawing cylinders. We're always trying to match these lines. So you can see these lines are all matching. Those curves down, we want everyone to match. So these are called cross contour lines. They curve around the form, and they're going to make this cylinder appear to be more 3-dimensional. Now we're going to go ahead and draw a kawaii-style pumpkin onto the cup. So we're going to use ovals that overlap. So this center oval is going to be a little bit larger. And you can see I'm going in the motion of the oval, but I'm only pressing down outside of that center oval. So pay attention to the cross contour lines that I am keeping. And that's what makes this pumpkin look so 3D. And for the expression, we're just going to go with 2 dots for the eyes and a little smiley face. Well, after standing back and looking at this, I decided I want another drip. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to drawing the feathers. So we're going to make these feathers pointed. So I'm going to go ahead and curve a line to the left, and I'm going to go ahead and curve a line to the right there. And I'm just going to keep repeating this as I go around the whipped cream. You'll notice we are getting a little bit smaller, and the shapes are getting a little bit smaller as they go down towards the base of this turkey whipped cream. All right, so now is a good time to go ahead and we're going to stand back, evaluate your artwork, go ahead and make any changes or adjustments as needed. And before we start outlining, I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning up these construction lines. And I know sometimes my students, they get confused. So if they don't erase their construction lines, sometimes they start outlining lines that should have been erased. So go ahead and pay attention if needed to see what I'm actually erasing here. All right, we're almost ready to start outlining. And one of the techniques I like to use is I like to go with bolder outlines on the outside, and I'll go in with the finer detailed markers on the inside. Especially when you're doing these finer details in the kawaii-style eyes, it's a good idea to have a smaller micron marker or a felt pen or something. So once again, we've limited our color palette to the fall colors. So we have red, oranges, and yellows. We have a green and a brown in there. And you can see I'm creating a pattern. Now, you could do whatever colors you'd like for your turkey, and you can obviously add details into there. So you could add details and other designs into the feathers of this turkey and do it the way you like. All right, look at that lemon yellow. That's Vincent van Gogh's favorite color. It made him happy. I'm just going to go back and refresh my outlining, crisping up all these little details. And that does create contrast. It makes your artwork readable. So all these details are starting to pop out. Voila! Congratulations, you just created a turkey pumpkin spice latte. Well, I hope you had fun, and if you did, smash that like button, and I'll catch you on the next one.